Hi folks, I'm Rob Liquor Store.
And I'm Brew.
And you're watching Spankwagon. All you Spankwagon.net.
.net! So, I just survived a storm to get here.
Yeah.
It can't be that bad.
It was. Like, when I started driving, it was just basically sheets of rain, thunder and lightning, the whole works, and then,
Shit, I missed it.
Yeah, because we're...
I didn't hear it. Well, we didn't
We
hear
heard like one crack of thunder.
Crack of thunder, that was it. I was like...
Oh, it must have just hit Austin
And it turned
Yeah.
like orange.
Yeah, that's right. Like, I looked outside my window, and the sky was, like, actually green.
Yeah.
That's not good. That means hail, dude.
Yeah, usually that means... Fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Means you're
That means you're going to have to call the insurance company tomorrow.
Well, I was going to say...
Pay a
actually,
deductible.
Well, I don't know, maybe this is a precursor for tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's actually clear out right now.
Yeah.
What's it called? Oh, yeah, the world is supposed to end tomorrow, so this is just a warm-up, you know?
Yeah, so, this might be the last episode of Spankwagon.
Yes,
And we have no chicks here. That's a sad fucking thing.
Yeah, and we're going to take a while. We're going to take a couple of years to actually get our bearings together, you know, post-apocalypse and everything. And
dude, what the hell are you talking about? I'm gonna go straight to the Aston Martin dealership and
steal all their
steal Aston Martin. Fuck, come on.
But no, if you see us next week, then it's probably actually going to be a transmission from the future. So.
Yeah. No.
Another dimension or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I love how everybody's like just even bothering to pay any attention to this fucking
I think
whack
it's
job
entertainment. It's
story.
entertainment. That's
Yeah, no.
all it is.
Anybody who pays it any kind of credibility is just making a joke out of it. You know?
Yeah, I know, but
it's always fun.
You know, and it's so funny because, you know, I'd actually heard about it weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think it was a story on PBS or something.
I've heard about it like a couple of months ago.
Yeah, and they were just, and it's just like, oh, this is retarded, right? Yeah. And now like everybody's, well, you probably blame the internet for some of it.
Because it's
everybody's just fucking making fun of it, right?
Yeah, everything on Facebook, on Reddit, everything. They're just like, actually, I saw one thing. On May 21st at 5 p.m., everybody should release a bunch of blown-up sex dolls filled with helium. So that it looks like people are...
Actually, I like... Roy Zimmerman actually had a great idea. Let's just...
oh.
The DeLorean
See, it's already
fell.
started.
Yeah, the DeLorean fell. Actually, Roy Zimmerman had a great idea. Just like put pairs of shoes on the sidewalk, filled with water and dry ice.
Yeah, the other thing I heard is that take your unwanted clothes and set out sets of clothing on the ground, so it looks like people just disappeared and then their clothes fell.
You know what even though we actually got plans for tomorrow, you know we really should just like go out and see if people did like random shit like that. It's like,
I don't know. We're planning. Oh, do you want to announce it or?
No, we'll leave it for later. So just plans for this weekend. And by the way, scroll the chat. Somebody actually
See what the hell's going on.
Yeah, the chat's. Yes, we know the chat's being stupid.
Yeah, as usual.
Punk the Rapture, yes. But you know, here's the funny thing. You know, if anybody has actually read the Bible,
right?
It actually, you know, it says that nobody's going to know when that's supposed to happen,
except for a crazy radio broadcaster that nobody knows about.
So you know, honestly, here's my hope. Like, if I believed in God in the first place, I would like not a fucking thing to happen tomorrow. Because, you know, people have quit jobs and shit over this whole thing.
Really? People are taking that seriously?
Yes.
I didn't realize.
Dude, we're talking about religion. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, people have, like, left families and shit, you know.
Well, this is less like religion, more like superstition, you know, at this point.
More cult!
Everybody drink, nobody drink any colored fluids.
Yeah, don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Oh, fuck. I was going to get some Four Loko tonight.
Actually, I gotta talk about that a little bit later tonight.
How about ours? That's how the world ends. A cult where everybody drinks arsenic-laced Four Loko. Crazy ass party before you go, you know?
Yeah. I mean, if you go,
might
as well make it.
At least we'll get the badass hangover the next
Exactly.
One. Good point.
Yes.
It'll be more comfortable.
So, in any case, if there was actually God, you know, fuck all happens tomorrow. You know, these people are like all depressed and shit, and they're drinking till they're trying to see how fast they can get cirrhosis or something.
Yeah. I agree with you. There's probably Las Vegas is probably busy with gamblers.
Yeah, no kidding, right? So
everybody like has their downfall and everything. So.
And then Monday, 7:03 a.m., God shows up. He's like, "You fuckers, don't you read my book? I told you, you don't know. You're staying here because you don't pay fucking attention. That's what I hope would happen.
Yeah, and it'd be funny too because it's just like, oh wait, I thought the world was gonna end, but it doesn't. Hey, we can actually start doing stuff now and then the next day. Oh, by the way, it's today. So
Yeah.
just when you got hopes up again, no, gone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, you forgot to stop my nap.
Whoops, I just let it go. Okay.
No. But, it was,
I
once
think
again-
it's funny. I just think it's funny.
Yeah.
Well, like on Facebook, they're
Hey.
what
Oh yeah, so show.
assholes. But on Facebook, what was that thing called again?
Which
Post
part?
rapture
Oh, the
looting.
post-rapture looting, yes.
Yeah, and everybody's just going through a list of shit. was
Dude,
like,
I will
that's
have the
so-
best goddamn Nintendo collection. Wow.
There's so many game stores around here. It's just unreal. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be like...
and you can stop by Target or Walmart and pick up some shelves while you're at it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I'm going to go to IKEA and get some shelves and some frozen meatballs.
Yeah.
Because we'll need some
But
food
it's
for a
so
while.
Oh, yeah.
funny if you look at the people that like that on Facebook. I mean, how many people are there? There's like what 100,000 people now.
Yeah, it was that was one of the ones.
That's a
where-
lot. That's actually.
Yeah.
Well, and one, it's a commentary about like nobody should pay attention to whack jobs, and two, once again, I say, hey, don't jump up there, no. And once again, another sad commentary on the media for. Sorry, we had to get a cat to not jump so hard.
So,
And it's a sad commentary on the media that they even paid attention.
oh yeah.
Well, they're making fun of it.
Well, are they or?
I don't know.
Well, it's kind of the,
It's like hype at UFO.
hype is no,
Or
it's
instigating or
don't
something
don't
like
even
that.
put the two together. Sorry,
Yeah,
it
no,
just
no.
doesn't work.
Yeah, the only reason they come around the media is because it's something that people will listen to, and
Yeah.
that's
Well,
all
it's
they wanna grab
well,
attention.
it's instigating. That's all.
Well, I was going to say maybe by extension, people want to pay attention to whack jobs instead of people who make sense like us, which explains why we have so few viewers.
Yeah.
Even though thankfully we actually have people in the chat today. Hi, people in the
Right.
chat. Thank you for joining.
This is actually a lot more fun now.
Yes. So, I don't know, but actually, I have a pretty fucking huge list of stories today.
Oh, I actually have a couple of points tonight.
Okay. So, actually, while we're talking about God, yes, I do actually have a story. Since I fucking find it. Here we go. So, sometimes, people who are really big fans of something tend to get a little fanatical.
Right.
Like one we can't really stand, Apple.
Right.
Oh.
Okay. So, according to some research, Apple causes religious reaction in the brains of fans, says neuroscientists. So the
that doesn't surprise
BBC,
me.
what's that?
That doesn't surprise me.
So the BBC is actually doing a documentary series about super brands like Apple, Facebook, and some of the others. So
Things that have become like their own separate image.
right. So let's see here. In the first episode, presenter Alex Riley decided to take a look at Apple. He wanted to discover what it is about the company that makes people so emotional. Footage of, this was great. The store in Covent Garden in London actually pretty much looks like a church. I love that. So the religious-like fervor got Riley thinking. He decided to take a closer look inside the head of an Apple fanatic to see what on earth was going on there. I wondered that.
Was his nickname Bert?
Yeah, we said it.
I mean, I got a Mac for fuck's sake, but I don't
Right.
bow down
Yeah.
to it because I got other shit I use.
Yeah, no. It's the kind of thing that you see just like talking to some people who are like really big into Mac. They just it's not even about like their quality or anything.
You know what I
like that.
think about it?
What's
About
that?
Macs? They're tools.
Yeah, no.
They're
it's just-
simple tools, just like a wrench. They help you do stuff.
No, they put so much trust in this, and they see it more like its own separate thing. But they actually, I don't know, it's become like something bigger than its actual self in the minds
Yeah.
of people. So
So, Riley contacted the editor of World of Apple, Alex Brooks, an Apple worshiper, I love the words they're choosing in this article. It's so great. Who claims to think about Apple 24 hours a day, which is possibly 23 hours too many for most regular people. A team of neuroscientists studied Brooks's brain while undergoing an MRI scan to see how it reacted to images of Apple products and, heaven forbid, not Apple products.
And a stripper.
Just throw that in there.
According to the neuroscientists, the scan revealed that there were marked differences in Brooks's reaction to different products. Previously, the scientists had studied the brains of those of religious faith, and they found, as Riley puts it, quote, the Apple products are triggering the same bits of the brain as religious imagery triggers in a person of faith.
That's interesting. It's also interesting because I believe that certain people are predisposed to different things. Like, when Einstein died, they took his brain and they kind of preserved it, and they realized like there's one part of the brain that's dedicated to math and creativity, and he has like a very large gland or whatever that is in his brain. I'm wondering if it's also just like the same people that are going for Macs and Apple and the same people that join religions and everything. If it's just like a part of their brain which is
The rest is tiny.
right. Well, they just have like this one part of their brain which is like overactive, and then like other people who are I guess more rational and aren't sort of acclimated to that, they just have a smaller part of that brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, and it's not just brands or anything. I mean, it's a number of things. Like one thing I can't stand are like Grateful Dead fans, because they also have that same religious fervor. It's like, it's not just products. It's an idea that they just just latch onto and just.
I've actually met somebody like that, and they're really pissed off because all these like emo kids will wear that Grateful Dead shirt, and they have no idea what it means.
Oh gosh,
it's like a base that looks like a skull.
Yeah, it's kind of like seeing like some kid who's like 13 wear a Beatles shirt.
Exactly.
It's like me wearing a Beatles shirt, or you.
Yeah, but for them, like seeing like little emo kids wear the shirts, it's tantamount to like sacrilege for them.
Yeah. So. All right. Shall we? Okay. So we've talked about God. We've talked about God some more. Should we talk about God damn it?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
God damn it.
God damn it. So if you're been watching Spankwagon for years, we love our curse words.
Oh yeah.
We use fuck like it's a comma.
Look at the taglines on the website.
Yes, exactly. So, but when it, here, we just, throw out curse words, because we want to.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we're just chilling, whatever.
Yeah, I've also heard that curse words in themselves actually serve therapeutic cause.
Yeah, it's cathartic. Yeah.
Well, yeah, like if someone's undergoing like someone's under duress or under pain, if they just like let out a blue streak and just curse, it helps like mitigate the pain, and it makes
because you're not really thinking about it. Yeah.
Right.
And then there's some people who say, oh, curse words are for uneducated people. No. It's for this.
Well, if you use a lot, you don't think of anything else.
Maybe, but then again, you have people who would say, and like, just a lot.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's just to replace. It's the same thing. And the fact that in 2011, that we have such a concept of curse words anyway is stupid.
Yeah, really.
Well, it's fucking stupid. But
it's really fucking stupid.
And of course we're adults. We know when and when not to use it. Well, and of course, people are like, oh, don't use it around kids. Even though hearing little kids swear is pretty damn fun.
It's amazing.
Dickhead. So.
Yeah, I think I might troll.
Way to go, Mom.
Yeah.
That'd be funny if I trolled my sister. She has a kid now, and like when the kid gets old enough, I like start teaching swear words. Just like
this is what fucktard means. Remember to call mommy that at least once a day.
Yeah.
So in any case, typically people don't try not to use it around kids, but there's just some moments where you really think it might be appropriate, and people try to dissuade you from it.
Right.
A guy, an author actually, is going to try to buck that trend. So we've all been there. It's 10 at night. You've read Goodnight Moon 6 times, rocked your dear child for 2 hours, and still, when you dare to look down at their angelic face, their eyes are still open. It was a moment like that, quote, when you begin to contemplate the idea that you will never again leave this room, that gave Adam Mansbach the idea for a storybook that has become the talk of the town. Mansbach said on a particularly bad night, he left his daughter's room and tapped out a Facebook status update, quote, "Look for my forthcoming children's book, go the fuck to sleep." The response was so great that Mansbach got to work and before long had an exquisitely profane bedtime story that has really struck a nerve. The book isn't due until June, but pirated digital copies have been created, have created such buzz that Mansbach book beat out the likes of Tina Fey, Charlene Harris, and Eric Larson on Amazon's bestseller list for 2 weeks now.
Wow.
And there's actually a great, there's actually a chunk of the book here, and I'm just going to read it to you because it's just great. The owls fly forth from the treetops. Through the air they soar and they sweep. A hot crimson rage fills my heart, love. For real, shut the fuck up and sleep. The cubs and the lions are snoring, wrapped in a big snuggle heap. You're cute as hell and small as shit, but why in the fuck won't you sleep? I think I might buy this book. I mean, I just can't, not buy it, you know?
And it seems like, at first glance, this is aimed towards bitter parents that are just like, oh my god, I have to, just totally take care of this kid and it's become my life. And
Yeah.
I want some semblance of my former life.
Mm-hmm.
But it also just for anybody who's even been around kids and goes to the same situation where you can't curse around kids, this kind of breaks that barrier to where it really informs the fact that curse words don't really mean what they used to. They're just kind of flourishes of language. They serve more of a, I don't know what I'm trying to get at, a rhetorical value than to actually insult somebody. So.
Yeah. But what was so great was, it actually is supposed to be, kind of, a loving bedtime story, but it's still this moment of frustration. So he said he actually can't wait to show this to his kid, once they've grown up. Yeah. Just to get the reaction. It's like, this was inspired by you little turd. That's what I would say.
It's like, God, yeah, you're my kid and I love you, but you make me fucking miserable sometimes.
Yeah. It's like 18 years of hell. Birth control, people. Birth control, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Or don't get laid. That works too.
Makes me wonder why I didn't pull up because of you.
It's like mommy should have swallowed.
God.
Yeah, I said it.
No, never said. No, watchers never say that to your kid. No.
It's like, damn, I aimed from the wrong hole.
So we're going to talk about our friend named George T.
Oh, a little bit later. Let's actually take a quick break here.
Oh,
no,
okay.
actually, wait a minute. We start a little bit late, so let me... no, let's go ahead and talk about that there.
Okay.
And I wish I had time to convert the video for this, but there's a bill in Tennessee that just passed their state senate.
Oh, your good friend George. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. That just passed the Tennessee State Senate where they don't want teachers to teach about homosexuality at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Honestly, good question, because it's not like it's going to disappear.
Right.
No.
So, and they call it the Don't Say Gay bill. So,
George Takei.
Yeah, famous Star Trek actor George Takei has definitely come out against
in more
this
ways than one.
Yeah.
That one came out a long time ago.
Yeah, but
Did you guys know George Takei is actually gay? No? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you didn't, now you do.
yeah, which is so funny. I love that commercial for Sharp Quattro TVs, where it's like, oh my. It's like, how could you not know after that?
And there was a bit, was it on Conan O'Brien, where it was, I think it was Conan O'Brien, that he
I hope not, because they probably couldn't air that on TV.
No. But he, some basketball player was making gay references, and George Takei was just so funny in it. You just have to go on YouTube and check it out. I forgot what it's about.
I think I remember the story you're referring to.
Yeah.
But I didn't see his.
You just have to go to YouTube or someplace and find out what it is, but it is hilarious.
So, but anyway, George Takei offered a solution to not saying gay. Say Takei. And it's actually great because they're coming out with shirts and stuff that says it's okay to be Takei.
And the thing is, you got the Starfleet arrowhead in rainbow colors.
I'm actually thinking about buying one of the shirts because that's so great. It's
perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, it's great how, you can take something so stupid and just go this route and totally make fun of it and show how dumb the idea is.
Yeah.
Because, gay people aren't going to disappear. Well, maybe from Tennessee now, which is understandable.
Yeah,
but
they'll move the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean, go someplace gay friendly like Iowa.
Texas, in the big cities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it really is like this kind of.
Keep Austin gay. Yeah.
No, an interesting thing about George Takei was it. I was listening to like the Futurama commentary, and Billy West is like a really popular.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Apparently, like he did, I think it was on Howard Stern or Conan O'Brien or something like that. He did a voice impression of George Takei.
Really?
And he was the one that started saying like, "Oh my." And apparently, like when Billy West like does impressions of people, he'll just like pull stuff out of nowhere that it's not even true, but it kind of
like the most random but funny shit.
Like things that come from them.
Yeah, things that kind of fit their character. And like apparently George Takei was talking to Billy West, and he was like, I never actually ever said "oh my," but people think that I say that because of you.
Well, now he does.
Okay,
so.
but he was so okay with it. He thought that was,
So that actually kind of like retconned to himself, and actually became like part of his character.
Art, or
it's the same thing like
life imitates art.
So like Frank Caliendo doing an impression of John Madden.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. He's dead on with that.
Yeah, it's funny. So let's actually go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll come back. More news, other random shit, because tomorrow we might be fucked.
So let's get it all out of the way right now.
Yeah. So you're watching SpikeWagon.
.net.
.net.
I like that fade better.
Yeah.
I start playing the music slightly when you guys are talking.
Mm-hmm.
Then I switch back to turn it up. So I don't have to do it like.
Yeah, no shit, right? So I'm just stopping this for the break for the moment. So.
Oh my.
Oh my. Yeah, even when my mom saw that, she thought it was fucking hilarious.
What?
Yeah, seeing that commercial.
Oh.
For Sharp.
Oh.
So what was the commercial for Sharp?
Oh, for their Aqueous TVs.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's like, they have the 40 pixel yellow. Fucking shit. And they got George Takei to do commercials. He's
sort of like that guy that does a PS3 commercial, the PlayStation commercial.
Oh, Kevin Butler. Actually, we need to talk about PS3 when we come back.
They're trying to, well, they put it back online, didn't they?
I'll get into that a little bit later. Because it was...
Basically, they know nothing.
It's almost like, I know this is bad taste, but it's almost like putting the Japanese nuclear plant back online.
Okay. That's funny, man. That's funny how like when you switch to this,
Yeah.
it like drops the CPU usage.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Yes, I mean,
I saw some pictures of this tsunami that hit that plant.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, there's cars everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah,
Holy shit. No wonder.
Yeah.
That's why I never put it on choice. Put it on the pump step. Actually, that's not true because you can't just put it on river because we had a flood in Iowa. Cedar Rapids has a nuclear power plant.
Yeah, there's flooding in Mississippi.
Yeah.
No, it's actually kind of good though, because if the reactor overheats, then the tsunami just floods it and fills it up.
No, but it means you have radioactivity everywhere.
So,
oceans are probably just absorb it.
yeah, you just have like a couple million dead fish.
Yeah.
Not to mention your open plankton is just like nuts.
Yeah. I think nuclear energy is just fission. Fission is dangerous. Fusion is not.
Yeah, cold fusion. Once we figure that out, then all bets are off.
Oh, I was watching this thing on SWLive, and they were showing like basic stuff compared to like the universe, and they were showing how as heat causes fusion pressure inside a star. So a girl, really hot. She's a physicist or something. She was from NASA or whatever.
Viewing parents.
Long redhead.
Right.
What's that?
But she had like a pressure, like almost like a pump. It was clear, but she had a piece of flash paper in there. And she, of course, a small girl, so she had to get way up, like on some stands or whatever, jump on it. And she jumped on it and she compressed it and it exploded.
Oh shit. That's too.
I was like, that reminds me of a diesel engine, because that's what it runs off, it's pressure. That's what it ignites. But that's what it's kind of cool seeing.
Yeah. Cool. I even like them. Oh shit.
Oops.
So, since you guys have been listening again,
Yeah.
God damn it.
well, might as well come back from break.
Yeah, might as well. Shit.
Okay, I'm stopping music. There we go.
God damn it. Yeah,
Hey.
this is Smack Wagon.
Welcome back. You never left, but welcome back.
Yeah. God damn it. You asked me for sliders and you fuck it up. Jesus.
Yeah, whatever.
Thanks, producer.
Well, we got in the conversation of just stuff we're interested in, so
Right,
it's
right.
like there
God
you go.
damn it. Yeah, we.
That was
Thankfully, we didn't completely go to the PS3 story.
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Well, you guys got a rare behind-the-scenes look at what goes on here. It's pretty much the same thing that happens on camera. So.
Yeah, mine is going to the bathroom, that's about it. Or grabbing the beer. Well, even sometimes grabbing
Well,
the
hey,
beer.
now
I
that
wish
we've
you could say I gotta go take a shit.
I'll be right back! I gotta take a
I
dump!
gotta go push it brown.
I gotta
quick
upload this
Tuesday.
biometrics into the municipal system.
Yeah.
Done it.
Yeah, now that we've broken that barrier, might as well just take bathroom breaks during the broadcast.
Yeah.
So
I'll just put a toilet back there.
It's
Oh, yeah,
not
you-
on camera, right?
you can actually watch us if you pay exclusive subscription fee. Watch us take shit. So
Shit, Wagon.
And we shit so hard we just tip over.
Hadouken in the toilet seat.
Look at the toilet, yes. So,
Well, I thought I did everything right, but you know how I was saying.
apparently
I
not!
was like, oh, we'll do this, go to music slightly, then all of a sudden, oops.
Yeah. Man, actually, maybe that was like a moment where it's good the chat didn't auto scroll, because then they would have missed out on the magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Maybe we should stay with band music. I don't know.
no. Yes, we're probably going to be changing because there's been some stuff about Band User we don't particularly care for, like the chat.
We're just a little bit
Shit
frustrated
sucks.
with it.
Yeah, and among other programs. So probably next week we'll change. My current thought is Justin TV. So, because I believe they do support high def, and the chat is actually an IRC.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's actually worth a shit.
Yes, IRC, anonymous approved.
Yes. So, all right. So while we're on the subject of hacking, Sony, goddammit, still cannot get their shit together.
Yeah.
All right. So PSN came.
Should I tell my joke again? No.
So PSN kind of came back online this week, and they've been going through a phased restoration.
Right, and biggest thing for me
Chat
is,
on IRC. What a novel concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I've been happy with it just because I can actually play Portal 2 online. Instead of being, instead of being the forever alone guy, going
Yeah.
through co-op with 2 controllers.
What?
Seriously, I got all the achievements on co-op for Portal just by having 2 controllers and controlling both the little characters by myself. So yeah. It's just
No, I was just thinking, what is that comic book, Achewood?
Achewood.
Yeah, it's like, Libot, what is the saddest thing? Playing Portal 2 co-op by yourself.
Exactly.
So, anyway, so phase restoration. And so there was a firmware update that came out. Once you tried to get on, you had to change your password.
Oh, you have to.
It was forced.
And, you know, since the problem before was that people were using the same password for PSN that they were using for everything else, you know, if anybody who has like half a brain, I actually used, you know, just completely different passwords, so there was no, you know, chance of, you know,
Right. Well,
contamination.
Sony didn't think their cunning plan all the way through, unfortunately. So
Yeah,
they made people change their passwords.
And their idea was they had to do it on the actual system that he did. But apparently they found a way around it. Didn't they?
Yeah, because they didn't do shit about any other information about your profile, which the hackers already have.
Right.
So apparently you used birth date and another piece of information, which I forget off the top of my head.
Yeah.
So they still have that. They can still get your account.
Yeah.
Christ, Sony, what the fuck? God.
You know, Blizzard with WoW, they're having the same problem, and you know, with people that had their accounts hacked, they actually had to like call in and like change their information with an actual like voice, like you know, calling and everything.
Right.
Yeah, I think Sony's gonna have to start doing something like that.
That's job secure for a couple of our friends.
Yeah. So
Well-
no, I think if they take a queue after Blizzard, they might actually get their shit together. But
Oh, but this is Sony we're talking about.
yeah, no.
I mean, come on, memory stick. You know, Jesus. So, let's see here. Actually, do you mind if we go with like a bit of sad news? Just because there is a lot of history behind it.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, I've heard this. Yes.
So, unfortunately, the Macho Man
Randy Savage.
is no more. He unfortunately apparently had a heart attack while he was driving.
Wonder why.
He's only like what?
He was 58.
Oh, he's 58.
He was 58, yes. Had a heart attack while he was driving and just lost control and hit a tree. But you know, it's kind of funny just to say like that was like around the time when I was actually watching wrestling as a kid. You know?
Yeah,
Me
back in
too,
the
me
80s, it
too.
was actually worth a damn. You know?
Yeah, when he had good characters.
Yeah, it was really good entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just kind of. I didn't realize he was like not really that old.
Oh.
Right. No, I thought he would be in like his 60s or so.
No, You know what's interesting, and if you go to TMZ, there's actually an image of this. It's kind of funny because he's actually kind of bald,
Yeah.
or he was anyway. So
Yeah, there's a picture of him right here with like,
yeah,
bald head and like a white beard.
but he's still got the beard though. He's like
Yeah.
Yeah. And it still like kind of points out at his chin. It's like this
yeah.
little piece of cotton right there. So.
So, but no, unfortunately, he can no longer start a feud.
It's
with
probably his
Hogan.
body couldn't take any more of the steroids he used to take.
Yeah, it might have been steroids.
Did he ever actually admit to it? I know Hogan did, but
I'm sure everybody did.
Well, it could also
kind of like Major League Baseball, right?
Yeah.
It could also be genes. I mean, look at Lance Armstrong. You know, he's peak condition, and he's done nothing but be healthy his entire life, and he fucking loses a nut to cancer. And then there are other
And then he still uses like some steroids.
yeah.
So
No, and then there are other people that just like don't exercise, smoke a pack a day, drink to their heart's content, and they live past like 100. Sometimes you just like get dealt a good hand. It's the roll of the dice. So.
Yeah.
yeah, hopefully you fuckers can deal with me till I'm 110. All right.
I'll be dead by then.
Oh, where's the fun in that? Of course, but could always go with the Dennis Leary bit. It's like, why would you want to live that long? That's like the kidney dialysis diaper wearing years, you know?
Yeah. You actually revert back to your infant stage where
Yeah.
you have no control over your body.
Dialysis. What is this? Dark Ages?
Yeah.
You know where that's from, right?
Yes. I remember. So,
And then, a few scenes later, doctor gave me a pill, grew a new kidney.
that was one of the. That was still one of the best Star Trek movies. Sorry.
Oh yeah, and another thing about Randy Savage, going back to the whole Rapture thing, somebody I see people post on Facebook that Randy Savage was the first straw for the Rapture lineup.
Yeah.
He's the first one to get
It's
it.
the-
Actually, there's a great image
So
of
how
him
did-
as Jesus was a vacuum cleaner and says, "Oh yeah."
So Hulk Hogan's next, huh?
Well, shit. I'm
This is- I don't know. Hulk Hogan's a mess. So no.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
the funny thing is, he lives in Tampa,
Uh-huh.
and he's actually good friends with. I don't know if you guys will know this DJ Bubba the Love Sponge. He was actually a DJ in Tampa as well, and he actually was not bad. But yeah, they were like good friends with him, and it was just kind of funny. He's like, "Oh, Hulk Hogan's on the show again," And supposedly he's like, sometimes he's okay and sometimes he's a dick. So,
Yeah.
Huh?
you know,
I think everybody like that's probably a dick
yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Probably
it's-
Mr.
it's-
T
it's not just
sometimes.
people.
Probably Mr. T sometimes is a dick, but
Yeah.
It's not just people like that. People in general can be just dicks sometimes.
I can be
But-
a dick sometimes.
Yeah, it's
Tom
just-
Robert.
Yeah.
No, everybody's a dick at times, but if you're famous, then everybody knows that you're a dick. Or everybody knows when you're a dick, so.
What was that? I saw a picture of a guy in muscles wearing his hat sideways with a girl with big boobs and long blonde hair.
That's just a total, like, jock douchebag.
Yeah. It's like, when, you can always spot a douchebag. It doesn't matter if it's male or female. That's, they can still be douchebags.
Oh, yeah, you have douchebagettes.
Yeah.
It
Douchebagettes.
actually sounds like a pastry. With cherry filling.
No,
I would never
vinegar
want to.
filling. I just made myself a bill. You're welcome. So, actually, while we're talking about death and the internet,
Let's see strap. Sorry.
And taxes.
huh?
And taxes.
No tax story today, thankfully.
I love taxes. I love my roads smooth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
I
like they're doing like over here.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, and I love not having to pay a toll, so there you go. I'd rather pay taxes than that.
Although I like toll roads because they're fucking nice.
Because nobody's on them.
No one's on them. I
Yeah.
can go like on 45. I look at 35. It's all back the fuck up on 45. Going across it, going 75.
But then if
Is that bad, fuckers?
if that wasn't a toll road, though, then both roads would be pretty decent.
Well, they're actually talking about, and this is local news, so for those who aren't around here,
Yeah.
zone out for a moment, I guess. They're actually talking about making 45 actually 35 because it's so much bigger
Right.
outside of town.
Oh,
Oh, so
And
they're
they're
actually
needing a
gonna
section of
just-
35 that comes through something else.
oh, okay. Yeah.
That actually makes sense because, again, for anybody who lives in Austin, basically where 35 goes through now, basically here's Austin, 35. This part of 35 that actually goes through Austin is a mess.
Yeah, it's
And-
a complete and utter clusterfuck.
Right, and
It really is.
the civil engineer who actually designed that road, since he fucked up so much, and there are like really bad entry ramps and shit like that. People have gotten in wrecks and died, and he got so many like lawsuits thrown at him that he actually killed himself. So
Oh, really? He
that's
did?
just a testament to how.
Wow, I
bad-
guess I should study more.
Yeah,
Yes,
No,
please do.
That's just like hearsay that I've heard, but no,
It would
apparently-
surprise me because I mean that's like like you always hear about accidents.
That
in South
upper deck
Austin.
does not.
always.
That upper deck does not fucking work.
No, it doesn't. God damn it. So while we're talking about death, and this
Subways, people. Subways.
subways, mass transit, work the damn light rail. Anyway,
We have that. No one
Yes.
uses it.
no.
yeah, because it doesn't.
Actually, that's not true because last time I seen it go by us, there was actually quite a number of people.
It does. It does. People use it, but not enough people. It's the
Right.
problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, so since all of us are pretty much live on the internet, is anybody familiar with planking?
Mm.
No.
No. Okay. So I've never heard about this till
When we
the
start
story.
living on the ship.
I don't know shit. So apparently there's an internet meme. I'm trying to hate that term. Where people.
If something shows up on the internet, it's a meme.
What's that?
If anything shows up on the internet, it's a meme.
Videos.
Meme.
People
meme,
say porn.
Yeah.
Porn's a meme. Yeah.
Tits are GTFO. So, but apparently there's this thing called planking, where people
It sounds like something you'd see in a porn
in
reference.
porno, yes. So where people will.
Is that where you slap a big dick against some girl's face? I don't know.
And then it makes a big.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
a big.
Yeah.
Look,
Maybe. Yeah.
Actually, there we go.
Yeah.
You just planked the microphone.
Yes.
Yeah, I just plugged the microphone.
So, anyway, it's
We're just
apparently
right about that.
yeah, it's apparently where people will take a picture of them lying flat on something, like completely flat.
Oh yeah, this.
And it's to me, I'm like, who was so bored? Wait a minute, college students
Yep.
on the internet after a few beers.
No offense, but you
Come up, he
you
comes
do
up
more
with better ideas.
You discuss quantum theory.
Well, yes, exactly.
Quantum planks.
Quantum planks, yes. So apparently they have pictures of people planking on a grill in front of the White House and an office desk, But apparently,
Look at Chizad's post.
I haven't heard shit about. God damn it, Chizad, spoiler alert, you son of a bitch. We still love you anyway.
Yes, we're getting to that.
Acton Beale, a 20-year-old from Australia, fell to his death from a Brisbane apartment balcony where he was attempting to plank on a railing. The Guardian reports Beale's...
Then he cratered.
Poor skills at work. The Guardian reports Beale's death prompted Australian Prime Minister Julia Gillard to call, quote, an end to the internet phenomenon.
So they passed anti-planking
Well,
legislation.
this is what she says. Quote, there's a difference between a harmless bit of fun done somewhere that's really safe and taking a risk with your own life. Everybody likes a bit of fun, but focus has to be on keeping yourself safe first. So because of some dumbass...
Let him do it. Let him do it. Just let him do
I
it.
mean, it's just like...
This is Australia we're talking about. They do this shit all the time.
Yeah,
They always try to ban shit.
Like, how the fuck are you going to, like, say, call it into it? It's the goddamn internet.
Yeah.
You know, and especially because one dumbass fucks up, doesn't mean other people are automatically going to fuck up. You know?
I'm just laughing.
You have to admit, the guy's a dumbass for fucking trying to plank on, like, you know, several stories up.
Hey,
I mean,
hey,
have a trampoline.
Hey, we're going to Las Vegas, and we'll drive them through. You know, we'll probably go over Hoover Dam. I want to plank off of that. How's that?
Yeah, let's plank
God!
on the dam.
Yeah, whoever's listening and does that, do it, please.
Yes.
Actually,
Please.
that does sound like a kind of cool idea.
Yeah, not you.
Plank wagon.
Plank
Plank wagon.
That is retarded. We're not.
Actually, I plan on plank wagon off the Stratosphere, but I have cables hooked up to me.
Yeah.
That slow me down.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Actually,
Plank at 32 feet per second.
I forget where this is, but there is like one of those, like, you know how Stratosphere they have like roller coasters and shit like that on top.
Yeah.
There's one attraction that they're doing in one building, one city. I forget the specifics. Maybe everybody online on the chat will know this, but there's one where you can actually go to the top of a really tall building, and they have like cables harnessed to you, and you're just like out on the side of the building, and it's just like something you do with your family. Just like everybody, like, oh, let's go stand on the side of the building.
Well, they
cables.
kind of had that with the Sears Tower. Yes, I
Right.
said Sears Tower.
Fuck Willis.
Yeah, fuck Willis company. Fuck that British company. Anyways, but they have, you go up there with your family. When I went up there, it was back in, '87.
Really?
And now they got glass that sticks out, and you just walk on
It's
top
like
of
the
it.
skywalk
And you
over
got,
Grand Canyon.
you got Wacker Avenue,
Yeah.
where Sears Tower is located on.
Didn't I
You
see,
got it straight down.
didn't I see that on Ferris Bueller?
No,
Yeah.
no,
okay.
because they just started doing this a few years ago.
Okay.
But you got glass, you know.
Maybe they
it's-
did it after Ferris Bueller.
You got glass that's like 3 inches thick, so. But it's sort of like that.
But you can still see through it, and it's just like floating.
Makes you wonder if somebody's gone up there and fucked.
Yeah.
Dude, it's not. It's not a mile high. In the glass?
Why not? I mean, you know, somebody has to have at least attempted it. You know.
Well, now that we've talked about it, somebody's going to plank on that glass. So.
Yeah, if they haven't already.
And somebody's gonna have to clean up afterwards. Ooh.
That's why you sneak in and do it at night. Make the janitors do it.
It's one of the janitors doing it. Oh, ugh.
That's what they're paid for.
Yeah, they're paid for it.
Yeah, right.
Job security. Need it right now. Times are tough.
So, while we're talking about dumbasses, this was so dumbass.
Am I gonna laugh at it? I hope so.
I don't know. It's maybe not. So apparently, there was a 15-year-old boy who was hit by a car by wandering out in front of it after drinking 2 cans of Four Loko.
Wow, I can hardly stand one can of Four Loko. Holy shit.
He's 15. He didn't know any better. Okay.
That's a badass 15-year-old. I mean, he got hit by a car. He's a dumbass, but still.
Well, it gets
Hopefully, he didn't die instantly.
It didn't say.
Well, since all that energy, his senses are probably heightened, so he's probably in a lot of pain.
So,
Except for the alcohol. I don't know. Anyways.
so
Speculation.
the Chicago-based maker of the popular party drink Four Loko is being sued.
It's Chicago-based, really?
Yes, it is.
We're just talking about Chicago.
Yeah.
Wow, great segues here, people. is being sued by the family of a 15-year-old boy who was hit by a car and killed after his family said he drank 2 of the alcoholic beverages and became disoriented.
Okay, here we go with the family shit.
Of course you're disoriented, you're fucking wasted.
The family of...
That's the point of Friday and Saturday night.
Yeah,
the family of John Donald Rupp III, who is known as Bo. How the hell do you get that? Whatever.
John.
Hey, did they just buy the McAllister house?
Fuck,
It's
I
in
don't
Chicago.
know.
I don't know.
Contending the lawsuit that Fusion
Oh, yeah.
Projects was, quote, careless and negligent for making a caffeinated alcoholic beverage that, quote...
Wait, how old is this story?
Yeah.
No,
that's-
this was yesterday.
Didn't they take the alcohol
I
out?
thought
Or
they
no,
took
they-
the-
they
well,
took
I'm
the-
gonna
In
get
certain
into
the energy
states.
out.
In certain states.
I'm gonna
Oh,
get
it's
well. I'm
very
gonna get
sensitive.
into that here in a
Okay.
moment. That quote desensitizes users to symptoms of intoxication and increases potential for alcohol-related harm. In November 2010, that's the important part. A few weeks after Rupp's death, Fusion Projects announced it would remove the caffeine and other stimulants from
Oh,
the products.
November 10th.
So it took place before that.
Oh.
Your kid was dumb.
And you're dumb for not, he's 15.
Yeah, this is.
Well, the thing is, I drank when I was 15 before too, but
You didn't run
that
in
was
front of
once. I never ran out front of cars because I just passed out.
This is just Darwin Awards in action, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if we got drunk and ran in front of a car, I'd expect people to make fun of me. Why? Because that's being stupid.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's why we stay
in
home.
one place.
Or we get a hotel room next door.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Or at least if you go to 6th Street, they close it off because they know that dumbasses are going to walk in front of cars when they're drunk.
Yeah.
They didn't. I just said that here.
Oh God. That's why there's a lot of hotels down. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really hate that. That they're like, "Oh, my kid drank your product and got killed. Fuck you." And
No,
it's like suing. It's like suing McDonald's for getting too fat for eating too many fucking cheeseburgers.
no, it's this American sentiment that if you fuck up, then you have to blame someone else for it.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I mean
why.
that's classic American thought.
Yeah, that's why it's the same exact goddamn thing. That just pisses me off a little bit. I'm sorry, but you should know what your kid is doing, especially at 15. He's still a minor.
Right. No,
God,
that's just
I
bad
feel
parenting,
old.
you know? They're trying to
But
cash in on bad parenting. It's ruined
Yeah,
it.
exactly. It just, I don't know. I'm gonna
Pay
shut
more
up.
attention to your kids.
I'm gonna
No,
drink
I
some
mean,
more
if
beer.
I...
Now I'm in the mood for a Four Loko.
Yeah, actually, no, if
I am too.
Yeah, if I got drunk on a Four Loko and, I fucking fall to my death or something like that, I'm not going to expect somebody to pay for that. That's my own fuck up shit.
Yeah.
I own it.
You're drunk.
Yeah.
Very
People
much.
make mistakes.
And, you know what's sad?
I'm gonna get watermelon. That's the one you had.
I think we get the lemon lime. Somehow, it's like usually the worst flavor, but for Four Loko, it's actually the most tolerable.
Yeah. So, fuck, I forgot to grab that. It was so bad because you made the comment about McDonald's, and I actually had a McDonald's story, and I forgot to send it to myself.
Oops.
It's on my computer, it's on my other computer. We'll come back to that here after break. But while we're talking about alcohol, one of our favorite subjects.
Speaking of alcohol, I need to get another one.
Yes. Go ahead.
Actually, would you grab me Molson?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Molson. Wow. Canadian.
Yeah. So it's actually one I like. So So
And you can tell it's Canadian because
it has.
the maple leaf.
I don't know who did Wheaties. Like, wow, this is crap.
Oh, I should have heard.
What's that? Who?
I don't know. It's some guy named Dick Wheat.
Oh,
Alright.
probably Murphy.
Probably someone we know.
Yeah.
Do we know you?
Yeah. So, dude, they're twist sauce.
I don't care. I like using the
I've never had actually Molson before, so.
Well, grab one here in a minute. So,
Yeah.
since we're talking about beer, no, here's something I didn't quite get because we actually know quite a few women who drank beer,
Right.
which is
Actually, last week we had a friend of ours on, Seppi, who loves gin. So.
yeah.
Well, she also loves beer too, so.
Yeah, exactly. But typically, most women don't really care for beer.
Right. It's
Yeah.
like a woman who smoke. They market like those pink cigarettes. With
Yeah.
I heard like
Fucking
a
rose
long-
petals in them and shit.
Yeah, and
Rose
they only
petals?
ale.
What the hell?
Yeah. Well, that's urban legend. I don't know if it's actually in
Laced with pig shit. I don't
Yeah.
know.
And fiberglass.
there. For farmers.
Yeah.
Pig shit for farmers. Big shit cigarettes. Smoke what you work with.
So, apparently, Carlsberg is going to come out with a beer that's supposed to be, as they put it, gender neutral.
All beers are gender neutral. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, okay, so Danish-based brewer Carlsberg is looking to bring more women into the beer drinking market. They're rolling out a beer that they say is intended for modern women and men who appreciate a refreshing taste delivered in a stylish design.
Zima is back.
Yeah.
It's funny, the bottles are clear.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
So is the drink. It's called Copenhagen, and the look of the label is more akin to designs found on wine bottles than anything typically seen in the beer aisle.
It's the next Zima. There you go.
For Carlsberg execs, that's exactly the point. Quote, we can see that there are a number of consumers, especially women, who are very aware of design when they choose beverage products. Who the fuck chooses it based on design?
This beer has a very good looking label. It's probably going to taste delicious.
Oh,
Yeah,
Vert has this thing. Look at cigarettes. They were marketed to women and
yeah.
smoke cigars.
Mhm,
So-
yeah.
Wait, women smoke cigars?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
But, okay, so let me...
But these were mostly, cigarettes were mostly towards women, while men actually smoked the cigars or pipes.
You know, I
okay.
yeah.
Sorry.
I really honestly question their thought behind this because why the hell does like the label design mean shit? I mean, if you're actually into like a specific kind of drink,
Right.
if you're even going to bother with it, period,
Uh-huh.
unless you're just looking, for actual taste, not just to get fucking drunk. I mean, we drink shit for taste,
Right.
unless we're trying to be funny and we drink prime time. But
Oh,
God.
shit.
we choose our beers for a reason. I expect anybody who has any passing interest to do the same.
Right.
So,
Well, I don't think this is for people who really know what they want to drink already. This is for people that, I guess, are looking for something new. I think it says more about marketing than it says for beer. So.
Yeah.
Look what Vert said.
cigar for women. Well, I always thought they were just supposed to be mini cigars of a sort, which was actually truly mini cigars. I've had them.
Oh, those little cigarillos.
Well, no, they actually call them cigars, like like Romeo y Julieta and all them, Cohiba. They all have them.
Oh, okay.
So they actually market them as cigars. They're just small, and they're delicious.
Yeah, because usually I've been at a party before and I smoked a cigar. Basically, it takes you like at least like 20 minutes to smoke an actual cigar. If it's a mini cigar, then it's like 10 minutes, and it's
Yeah, exactly.
It's not such a fucking ordeal.
Don't inhale
so-
them.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, don't inhale a cigar. I did that once by accident with a Maduro cigar. Oh, fuck. That's...
But the thing is, with cigars, they do have specific tastes to them with the smoke.
Mhm.
So that's a
Yeah.
good thing.
Maybe one of these days we'll have to do like a cigar smoke-a-thon.
Yes.
And it'll smell like a gentleman's club.
Yeah.
Not like a stripper joint, but like a true Victorian gentleman's club. Where we play chess and smoke cigars and drink whiskey and talk about things.
Oh, we're steampunk.
Yeah.
Steampunk, yeah.
I was wearing
Did you
t-shirt
hear a
too.
train in the back? Wait,
Yeah.
that happens here.
But
Sure, it would
they-
be very period.
So they go on here. Many young people aren't keen on the bare aftertaste of beer, says Carlson. Here are surveys show
But
that
that's when they go to liquor, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Here are surveys show that with Copenhagen we have created a highly drinkable beer with a balanced taste, a real alternative to white wine and champagne. Get our smoking jackets.
I already got mine.
Yeah, really. So, in all honesty, if taste is the turn off, they're not buying beer, period.
Exactly.
Now, which goes like one of the few Dennis Leary bits I still like. He had a bit on No Cure for Cancer, where he's talking about how schnapps is the crack of alcohol because anybody can drink it.
Yeah.
It tastes delicious.
Yeah, it's with
It's
stuff
sort of
like
like
with gin, whiskey, scotch, whatever.
It's sort of like our sweet tea vodka.
Yeah, no shit, right?
God.
So you got to get you have to like the taste. You have to get used to it. With schnapps, the
Exactly. It does the job too. It still gets you drunk.
yes, it
Good way
does.
to
Jesus
good way to
Christ.
ruin the rest of your weekend.
Ain't that fucking true?
Like what happened last week.
Gin. But it's delicious though.
Oh, I had one drink. What the hell?
No, I felt like shit.
Easy.
the next day.
Huh?
I felt like shit the next day, and I had to go to a final too. So that
No, you had a lot more than I did, though. I only had one drink. What the heck was up with that?
Easy. You're
What?
weak.
Yeah, I'm weak.
Yes. So actually, let's go ahead and take another break.
and
So
hopefully
the
this
sliders
time,
open.
No.
hopefully this time you'll get a behind the scenes look.
Yeah. Because this time, because for all you know, I may in fact have to take a shit.
I might have to take a shit.
Yeah.
Cats might have to take a shit.
They already have. I had to clean
Yeah.
up earlier. Well, one did. Jeez.
So, but anyway, we'll be back in a few. You're watching Spike Wagon. Like SpikeWagon.net.
.net. Trick bitches.
Like a bad case of the clap. We're back. SpikeWagon.net.
.net.
Drink.
You guys still feel like 4 Loco?
Honestly, no.
Oh, fuck.
Because we got shit to do tomorrow. We're probably going to go film.
Something.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't said that yet. Tell.
Yeah. No, we'll leave it a surprise for now. Even though next weekend is going to be another weekend full of filming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some of our friends of
Yeah,
ours.
you'll have to be there too.
Oh yeah.
Because we're going to give you a camera.
Yes.
So yes, we are making more tech upgrades. Actually, you can't really see it on camera tonight, but I'm actually testing out a new camera to help us do cool shit. I hope. So, yeah. So, yeah, we'll be busy this weekend, next weekend as well. I'm still trying to debate if we're doing a show next weekend. We probably could because nothing's going on Friday.
Right.
Most of our stuff is Saturday and Sunday, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to actually figure out our schedule more
I don't
often.
have to.
Yeah.
I don't have to work that Monday, so
Yeah, well, neither do I.
I can actually listen to Who Asked You and not worry about going to bed.
Yeah, but Who Asked You? Sundays, 10 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Pacific. WhoAskedYou.com. You can go get you some Heezits.
God, that is so funny.
Yeah, go look at the image. Okay.
Every time I look at a bag of Cheez-Its, I think of cheese going.
Like Steffi said, the cheese stands alone. So while we're on the subject of food, since Air Mattress brought up McDonald's earlier, apparently...
Oh, I actually got that news story up.
Yeah, I sent it over while we're on break. So, apparently, a group of nuns in Philadelphia sponsored a resolution with the shareholders to get rid of Ronald.
Oh, God.
Because he's a clown.
Well, because of the marketing.
Yeah, clowns are scary as shit. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mostly because he's used to market McDonald's to kids. Which, yeah. So,
I can see that.
but unfortunately, McDonald's decided to keep him around.
What, are they going to listen to a couple of nuns?
Yeah. So, Mary Engen, Minnesota mother and grandmother, said the company's, quote, predatory marketing makes it difficult for even the most diligent of parents to impart healthy eating habits to their children. She asked when the company would stop substituting public relations for real action on children's health. So,
What?
for those who don't actually see the chat on video,
I'm fucking around.
he's
Sorry.
being stupid.
Yeah.
So, hey, Air Mattress, fuck you too.
No.
So, in response, McDonald's CEO Jim Skinner forcefully reframed the issue, saying, quote, this is really all about choice and is about protecting people's individual rights to the great democratic society that we live in.
Stop telling me. Oh, this is what Bert said. Stop telling me I need to raise your child for you.
He said that the company supported the right of free speech for its opponents and expected the same treatment. Quote, we would like you to defend and respect our right to communicate effectively through our advertising with our people. You know, and this is one of those things I'm kind of back and forth on. Yeah, you know, raise your own fucking kids so they don't get drunk and wander in front of automobiles. But, you know, and also maybe eat right.
The one in front of McDonald's, that's what most people do when they're drunk.
Yeah. So, but still, like the whole idea of a clown, you know, marketing to kids for food, like, let's face it, it's not that healthy.
No.
You know, it's...
Well, on the other side of the coin, they do have the Cookie Monster eating vegetables now.
Cookie! Sorry.
But no, I mean,
Cookies are sometimes food.
yeah, no, they made the Cookie Monster get healthy, so I mean, at least they have like.
Now, yeah, he turned into Grover.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's like one I'm really kind of back and forth on. Which is so weird considering I say, well, you know, you drink Four Loko and you fuck up, that's your fault, right? Which, you know, there is some truth to that with McDonald's, too.
The most we're going to fuck up on is playing a video game or I fuck up on 3DS Max.
You know,
Or
but
start over.
But also with that, you know,
They don't have like a Four Loko man trying to get people to get shit faced and run in front of vehicles. You know?
Next to come for Bert's Happy Meal.
But, you know, with that, you know, people understand what, you know, a product like Four Loko.
Yes. Bert, you just discovered this?
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my. But, you know, Four Loko, you understand, it's alcohol.
Right.
It's fucking alcohol, right? With McDonald's, it's, or, and this is really true for any sort of fast food, quite honestly. Unless you actually, like, really pay attention. You know, they're going to, you know, you're not really going to think about what's in it. You know, like the oil and the fat and all that, you know? That's part of the reason why I'm...
And the nuclear isotopes that make it last forever.
Yeah, exactly. So...
Without, you know, it never gets... grows mold or anything, and it just sits there.
Yeah, it just dries, yeah.
You just put it back in the microwave, it's just fine.
Yeah. So I guess maybe if they were definitely more forthcoming about, you know, the nutritional information, which they post it in the restaurants, which if you've ever tried to read one, it's tiny as all fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta like, yeah, you know, and nobody's going to pay, you know, sit and, you know, pay attention.
Because they're
to
mostly in
it.
their cars and wanting to get the hell out of there.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're not posting that shit in the drive-thru. It's not on the menu board. What the fuck?
No, I don't think people are going to be happy until Ronald McDonald actually says, like, by the way, this isn't really healthy for you. This is just fun.
Well, here's the funny thing. The guy who was originally Ronald McDonald,
Right.
who had actually played the character for a number of years, actually did get so sick of their food,
Right.
he became vegetarian and actively started
That stuff's real meat?
Yeah, no shit, right?
Might actually.
It's like Taco Bell beef, right? It's 35% beef. It's oatmeal. So, but no, he actually started protesting against fast food in general. Now, there was actually one restaurant, and for the life of me, I wish I could remember where this was at, that actually had a really smart idea. They would actually put the nutritional information about the meal you bought on your receipt.
Huh.
Where you could read. You know, it was easy to read.
But I mean,
No
I
one
like
read
that
it.
idea.
No one
That's
read
good.
it, though. No one cared.
yeah, people hardly look at their receipts unless, you know, they actually need to deduct taxes on fast food.
The general population of the world don't care.
Right. I mean, if you really wanted to put it in people's faces, put it on, you know, the stuff that they wrap it up.
Yeah. So, you know, so with that, they need to make a choice. Either shut the fuck up about everything, let me buy my Four Loko with caffeine,
And
let
go
me
McDonald's-
smoke,
and go
and go to McDonald's, and shut the fuck up about all of it, and let me pay the price, or let's do something. You can't have it both ways. Sorry, it doesn't work.
Nope.
Alright, bitch, that's your number. At least for that piece, anyway. Man,
I'm sorry. I feel like going to McDonald's after I drink.
No, go to a local place. P. Terry's. Mighty Fine.
That's all the way that way.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mighty Fine, I think, is closed.
And P. Terrace is probably closed too.
No, it's up on the price.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, actually, let's go with well, it's kind of funny, but it kind of helped me realize that none of us could have an employer that's this awesome. And this
No.
kind of makes me wish I had worked in Germany. So, apparently...
Free beer Fridays.
Yeah, no kidding, right? It's like,
It's a
that's
little bit better than
Microsoft,
free
isn't it? Huh. Like after 3, go buy some beer. Or cheap.
Yeah.
No, it's at lunch you drink beer, so you have that that graph that fucking spike in the
Oh,
graph.
that productivity graph, like after that second beer.
Yeah, it's
Like,
the
I just
second
came up
beer.
with the coolest shit ever after like 2 Bud Lights.
What the hell are you
Hopefully a
drinking all
better
that?
beer than Bud Light.
Yeah. But then you stop and you keep that.
Yeah,
'Cause
until
after
you
that,
go
you
until you
just-
go home, then you stop by the 7-Eleven or whatever and pick up more.
Right.
And then you pop into movies on Netflix and hang with your friends. we're doing a live show like we do. So, from Germany here, god damn that.
It's so awesome.
This is
No, you wait, just wait.
This is the definition of worker appreciation.
And I'm going to wait till you take that drink before I go with these first few lines. One of the biggest insurance companies in the world held a party for salesmen where they were rewarded with the services of prostitutes.
Yep.
Munich Re is the world's biggest reinsurer. In other words, the company acts as an insurance company for other insurance companies. One of its divisions, Ergo, man, might as well be Ego, shit, told the BBC that the party taking place to reward salesmen in 2007.
So it's free. They don't. The salesmen don't have to pay for anything.
The gathering was held at a
just had to pay for the health insurance afterwards.
Hold on, there's a little bit of that in here, and you'll see why. The gathering was held at a thermal bath in the Hungarian capital Budapest as a reward to particularly successful salesmen.
And tweezers.
There were about 100 guests and 20 prostitutes were hired.
Oh my god!
Wait.
Hold on. Let me continue. This should explain shit.
There's a big.
Hold on. Let me explain.
Okay.
A German business newspaper said prostitutes had worn color-coded armbands designating their availability, and the women had their arms stamped after each service rendered.
So it's first come, first serve.
First serve, first come.
Yeah.
According to Handelsblatt, quoting an unnamed participant, guests were able to take the women to 4-poster beds at the spa and do whatever they liked. Quote, after each such encounter, the women were stamped on the lower arm in order to keep track of how often each woman was frequented. The paper quoted the man as saying. It still gets better.
At least you know you're getting sloppy seconds.
Yes.
Oh, so they wouldn't have... Oh, shit.
Okay.
There's 20 prostitutes for 100 guys.
Yeah.
Okay. The women wore red and yellow wristbands. One lot were hostesses, the others would fulfill your every wish. There were also women with white wristbands. They were reserved for board members and the very best sales reps.
And let me guess,
they could probably suck the chrome off of a bubble.
They were probably the best looking ones. The standard ones were probably fucking...
Like, kind of, It's like, I'll let you suck my dick, whatever.
You need a shave.
No, I mean, there's a lot of money here. I'm not thinking they're going subpar with this, so...
Yeah, well, I don't know. They could have hired, like, escort services, too, so...
Porn stars, Jesus,
Yeah.
you know? I mean...
It's an insurance company. Come on.
Well, it was also, in Europe, too, where
Yeah.
it's a little more accepted.
Their insurance companies are probably more liberal than we are.
No, I was just thinking, it's like, I at least get a decent bonus, but, no more vacation time until my third year. So...
Yeah, if you work in, some insurance company in Germany.
I get
yourself,
bonus blowjobs.
Yeah, you get yourself a blowjob.
Yeah.
So yeah,
what the hell?
Definitely worker appreciation. That's
Damn it! I know what to ask for in my next review.
You have to anticipate when these guys are.
I could transfer to Germany.
The thing is this has a board of board of directors or whatever, and they actually came up with this. Holy crap!
It's probably because they.
I don't know. Maybe that was like one hell of a year, man. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, it just did amazing.
I mean, let's. If it was maybe if they had an even better.
I want to see pictures. I want to see pictures how good. If these women are actually good looking or they're just.
No, again, there's these are basically people who've done very well in a very high money making business.
They probably could afford decent women.
I don't think they would have spared a dime.
I don't think they're going to be wrapping the German flag around their head and doing it for the fatherland. All right.
Yeah.
Or they just got them off the corner. I can see probably this is. I don't know, where was it? Budapest.
Yeah.
It's probably legalized prostitution.
Yeah,
there.
it is. Yeah.
And they probably have no actual businesses, no legit businesses in prostitution. Right. So there you go. That's probably same thing. Same thing with brothels in Las Vegas. It's legitimate businesses.
Well, yeah.
So
of course, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. When you get the dancers to your room, after looking through the cards that you given to by Mexicans out on the strip. Yep.
We've been play that game too.
Oh yeah, we are going to play Hot or Not. when we're there. So with the cards, that'll be
Right.
funny. It's a great time, man.
Of course, it becomes kind of a degenerative state once you get drunk, because then all of them look odd. So.
I don't know.
Then you start dialing numbers. Shit.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I must say, and maybe this is like I'm too much of a professional. I'm sorry, I don't like even after so many beers. I'm like not to the like beer goggles just does not kick in for me.
Me either.
It's just like I'd have to be like really drunk and desperate. I think.
Are they really that raunchy?
Huh?
Are they really that raunchy?
I don't. I'm just saying like to be that drunk to like fucking ugly chick.
No, they're really that raunchy. The girls in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Cards.
I'd be a little scared, I think.
Really?
And also because the magic of Photoshop.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it's kind of like.
That's why if you're a really well, well.
If you see,
businessman, that's why you hire escort service.
no, when you start seeing prostitute cards with the MySpace angle, then you know you should be worried.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's and some of them I saw had like 80s hair. You know, that's why I was like, oh, God.
Deanna Troy hair.
Yes, pretty much.
Got some experience. She's
Yeah.
been doing this for a while.
Yes.
How many kids do you have? 10. What?
Don't you use protection? What?
Sorry, I'm gonna go hump this car next to you.
It's like I'm gonna go pay $10 for a porno movie instead because it's safer. Except I just have to hide the receipt for my wife.
That's cheaper. So
Yeah, because at least it was. Because as we all know, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, except for herpes. So
that shit follows you home.
Herpes.
if you're herping, catch the clap. Yes. So wow, not a. This is where our like good chain of segues just pretty much dies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Except for death.
What chain? Good segues. We never had one.
Yeah, we did.
We're
Like,
on the roll,
like
yeah.
God damn it, drinking McDonald's.
Chicago.
Yeah, we were. Had a good run there, 7-hit combo.
Good combo.
It's good for 21% damage. I think we did okay.
Yeah, at least 21.
All right. So, Air Mattress and I and Brew as well. When we embrace like new forms of media, like we don't watch TV, we watch Hulu and
Oh yeah.
all this other
I
stuff.
was actually watching TV last night.
It's also called being a cheap asshole.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
So, one thing that Air Mattress and I are kind of glad is dying is print. But now,
In terms of newspapers, or?
well, just in general,
Okay.
or in this case, more towards books.
Alright.
Because now, for the first time on Amazon, ebooks have surpassed print in sales.
Holy shit.
Like the death of Mark Twain, the demise of printed book is greatly exaggerated, although the latest news from Amazon, which announced that it is selling more ebooks in America than print books for the first time, might suggest the nails are being ready for the coffin. The
The thing is with books, I mean, I haven't read a book in a while, actual book.
Right.
I mean, I don't think books are ever going to die. I'm thinking magazines, and newspapers and that. Mine's short.
Okay. Yeah, more an immediate delivery print.
Yeah.
Well,
Libraries will probably still be around.
one of the mechanisms that probably brought this on was iPads. I mean, people can just get an ebook on their iPad and just read it like that.
Well, that and also the Kindle, Amazon's product, really actually showed how viable the idea was.
Right.
Because ebooks have actually been around for quite some time, but the idea of reading on a computer, whether it be desktop or laptop, just didn't trick people.
Right.
Again,
now-
this came
But
from-
it does make sense because it's basically one meta book instead of carrying around
Like a library, yeah.
Yeah, you just have one thing that basically transforms into each book.
Yeah, I mean, they're now, schools...
Makes me proud to be a Star Trek fan because that's mostly where it came from.
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh. Same thing with the cell phone.
Yeah.
Really?
So,
Oh yeah, the little transponders and shit.
but, the ideas of having Kindles and iPads, replacing books, is a great one, especially for schools. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
High schools, colleges are, giving these things out to students so they don't have to carry like a backpack full of...
Which is good because
Yes.
we're going
And
to
we'll just-
we're steadily, slowly going to a paperless society.
Yeah,
Right.
about damn time.
Which I
So-
mean, I wouldn't mind having a whole library of books. 3 stories tall.
Well, yeah, I mean,
books.
if you have an ebook, you don't have a fucking trophy like on a shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read this.
Yeah, it's like, yes, I did read Carl Sagan's Cosmos.
So libraries would be mostly collections.
Yeah, maybe. But here, actually, to get to some of the numbers here, the company said in the U.S. it has sold 105 ebooks for every 100 print books since April 1st this year, less than 4 years after it introduced the Kindle.
What kind of books are these? Are these like
In
big
general,
prints?
in general.
Just in general.
Yeah. Amazon also released figures for the UK, where the Kindle only launched in August 2010, which showed ebooks are now more popular than their hardback relatives, as Waterstones also revealed that ebooks were outselling hardbacks by 4-1, which is another retailer in the UK.
The thing is with books today, like the biographies and stuff like that. Then who's going to read on a book, Sean Hannity, whatever? Because I seen a book by Sean Hannity. I'm like, really?
Well, no, you'd be surprised, but
Yeah.
but also with that, if you say like you buy like a Glenn Beck book or a Sean Hannity book, and if you do, you're kicked out of here.
I'll burn it. No, I'll buy it to burn it or what would fuck it up.
This is point. But anyway, when you think about it, you have this thick hardback book
Uh-huh.
that you have to really kind of have to think like, oh, do I want to carry this in my backpack or my purse
Yeah.
or whatever?
Right.
Where Kindle, well, one, it's typically cheaper,
Right.
unless it's HarperCollins where they're budget controlling fucks, where it's only somewhat cheaper. But you just take your iPad or your Kindle
Yeah.
or your Nook or whatever, and just throw it in. It takes up less space and it can hold a shit ton of books.
Because it's basically a text file at that point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too bad I won't be buying an iPad. Because
Buy a Nook. It runs on Android, or buy one of the Android tablets, like the Galaxy
or
Tab,
buy
the
a
Zoom,
Windows
or
7 tablet. They have
that
one.
too. Yeah, I mean the Kindle application's available on multiple OSs.
Right.
So now what? So at this point, really, if you are a voracious reader,
Yeah.
why not? Why
Yeah.
are
No,
if
it's-
you're
Why
not
not
reading
get
on
a
a
why,
Kindle?
why not?
Right.
Yeah, read on a Kindle or.
Well, unless you're
iPad
a
or
book
whatever.
collector, which
Yeah.
I do know them. I used to be
Right.
one. So
Well,
I can understand that piece, but I think that's going to
If you
become
if
less
you're a
and
book
less.
collector, you're gonna have to have the space.
Yeah,
That's the
that's
thing.
going to become more and more of a niche market thing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But no, the main draw, of course, is convenience. And what's funny is that you know how when you save something on a computer, it still shows a little image of a floppy drive, right?
yeah,
And people, you realize that people who were born in the '90s have no idea what the fuck that is. So people I think on the Kindles they actually kind of simulate pages turning and stuff like
which
that.
they do, yeah.
People at a certain point, if those actually replace books, they're gonna start wondering
Why
the
did
fuck.
they do this? Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck's a book?"
But people are still reading though.
Which is good.
Thing is, I think this might help people start reading.
Yeah, I was
more.
going to say reading adoption.
Yeah.
Could possibly.
You got a
increase
book
it.
right here.
Of course, also
you
very-
got not a book, but you got a whole novel right here. I'm gonna
Mhm.
read it.
yeah, and
or a
also,
documentary, or
yeah,
biography.
and also, well, Harry Potter helped with one, but I think this, that as far as media acceptance, it helped. But as far as from a technology point of view,
Yeah.
this definitely raises the bar.
Oh yeah.
Still want to go buy an iPad though,
No, neither mind.
since Apple's being a bunch of Nazis. Why
Yeah.
can't they just make computers like they used to?
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Maybe there's not any money in computers.
Maybe. There. So, if anybody hasn't heard about this story by now, god damn it, where the fuck you been? So,
What story?
the Center for Disease Control actually put out, well, a somewhat serious.
I haven't heard of it.
Huh?
Well,
Okay.
I don't watch. I don't.
No, this
News.
it was on radio and shit too. The Center for Disease Control has actually put out an article for surviving a zombie apocalypse.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But here was the interesting thing: they actually did it for a reason. It was actually
No, the Apple users. What?
It was just on a Twitter post, wasn't it?
Hmm?
It was just kind of a Twitter post, wasn't it?
No. There's an article on the CDC. I actually have it here. So let me first go to the article on the CDC, and then I'll go back to NPR to discuss some of the other pieces that came out with it. So the way they wrote it, it was actually it was meant to be serious for a reason. Because if you really think about some of the stuff they talk about, it actually does apply to to a number of other disasters.
Right.
So, like, great example here. Let me get to it. So they talk about what you should have available, in the case. Well, hold on. In the case of a zombie apocalypse, right? So they say,
or just like any kind of outbreak that just kind of disrupts things, to where you have to be like self-sufficient for like a week or two.
right. So, and I'm just going to quote from here.
It's like
so,
any disaster.
Yeah.
Well, hold on a minute. So what do you need to do before zombies or hurricanes or pandemics, for example, actually happen? First, you have an emergency kit in your house. This includes things like water, food, and other supplies to get you through the first couple of days before you can locate a zombie-free refugee camp, or in the event of a natural disaster, it'll buy you some time until you're able to make your way to an evacuation shelter or utility lines or
Get
store.
the fuck off the planet.
And they go into like what you should have, like water, canned food, blankets, battery-powered radio. This actually, the way they present it was actually pretty smart, because it can be applied, with, hurricanes, earthquakes, flooding. It made sense. I hate the fact they had to do a fucking zombie thing to get people to go to their damn website.
I think we're more. I think we have to mostly work more. Just more stuff we have to worry about than zombies like flooding.
Well, but some of this is relevant though. That was kind of their point.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I think it's creative, and it's really
it was a good idea.
Yeah, it's very useful, and overall, it's not a waste of time. So
Yeah.
the fact that they take entertainment and actually make something good out of it, yeah, A+ for them.
They did not go into weapon selection, unfortunately.
Shit.
So.
Damn it.
But you never know. I mean, writing. You might need a weapon for that.
What I do like this, but once you've made your emergency kit, you should sit
dry ice for hurricanes. There's your weapon.
you should once you've made your emergency kit, you should sit down with your family and come up with an emergency plan. This includes where you would go and who you would call if zombies started appearing outside your doorstep. You can also implement this plan if there's a flood, earthquake, or other emergency. So, yeah, they did some pretty smart writing on this one.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
So now with that, there was a pretty funny bit to it. Because CDC was supposed to be funny.
I'm just gonna stick with this zombie bullshit.
So with that, and this is from the point of view of the writer for this article, I have one suggestion for the CDC. You might beef up your server capacity to prepare for a real zombie invasion.
Silver.
I
thought that was for vampires.
Server.
Oh, server. Okay.
The zombie
Silver.
the zombie meme proved so popular when the CDC posted the idea on the agency blog yesterday, the traffic crashed it. Which is why I say, fucking zombies. God damn it. Just like, fuck.
What about the asteroid that might impact Earth that's somewhere out
Well, I don't know. If an asteroid hits Earth, I think we're a little bit more fucked.
than zombies.
No, what's going to happen
Zombies.
is that asteroid is going to be carrying some rare isotope, which is going to release radiation, which is going to turn people into zombies. In which case, you need to be ready for zombies.
Would radiation turn... Well, wait a minute. Okay, so...
Evil
I
Dead.
can't...
Or not Evil Dead. Not the Living Dead.
Was it radiation? I never saw it, so...
There's radiation.
Oh.
There's like some... there's actually some kind of asteroid.
And somehow, freaking
no,
Stephen
satellite.
King movie of Maximum Overdrive and all the cars start going
And everybody starts listening to AC/DC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the hell was that?
What?
We're going to work. Oh, then there's like the helicopters or whatever. They're shooting at pigs or whatever. They start listening to AC/DC.
Flip Peter. Oh, okay. this was actually a local story.
Helicopter shooting at pigs?
Yes, because there's actually a feral hog problem in the state.
God.
Yeah. It's
So, and apparently
they start playing the Airwolf theme music.
that was good too.
So
So,
shooting from helicopters.
so apparently they're now going to allow more hunters to actually, or they're going to allow companies to rent to hunters. They fly and they just have a hunter like sitting outside or whatever.
It's basically somebody doing it for fun.
Well, no,
it's like Vietnam, but in Texas.
yeah, Viet Hog.
Yeah, but
Viet
yeah,
Hog,
Viet
yeah.
Hog.
Yeah, but apparently it is actually a pretty effective method
Really?
But but
And it sounds pretty goddamn fun.
well, they said with that was one of the problems is people might just like I would go shoot me some pigs. And then like they get stupid and they shoot the helicopter and they crash and the pigs feed on them. So
And then they have more pigs.
yes. So, but I thought that was kind of interesting because they were saying there were videos online of people doing this and it's set to like fucking man music like AC/DC and shit. It's like, what? See, people will film anything.
It reminds me of the video of the helicopter. I think it was like a Bellevue or something like that with a minigun. Yeah, whatever. And you see this stream of light coming from it, and that's the tracers. And it's so much, so many rounds coming out. It's just a steady stream. It looks like
I actually have a great.
And they're playing Metallica when they're shooting at cars.
Yeah, fucking Ben. God damn it.
We're man.
Yeah, I know. But,
Well,
yeah, but we're not.
Well, the exception of Sarah
Palin.
Palin. With the exception of Sarah Palin shooting out of a fucking helicopter.
Or is she shooting polar bears?
Yeah, probably, yeah. What's that picture of the polar bear sitting on the piece of ice? I needs a Al Gore or something like that.
Something like that, yes. I voted for Al. Sad thing is, that's all my news stories. We actually went through a lot quicker than I was. Bless you.
Oh, excuse me.
Well,
actually, I have a couple of points.
well, actually, how about real quick? Let's take a quick break. We'll come back, finish up, go over that, and then we'll wrap up, whatever. So, we'll be back. Speedwagon.
.net.
.net.
More like SIP.
SIP.
All right. We is back. Speedwagon.
.net.
.net.
Drink the juice.
All right.
That's not a SIP this time.
Are you trying to mute our mics or?
No, I was just doing something. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I just click.
No, this is.
Yeah. So.
Okay, we're not.
Producer fail.
Producer fail, yes. So you actually had some news.
Oh yeah, just a couple of things to talk about. One is for anybody who's really excited about the Batman series that Christopher Nolan's doing. They finally released like basically the first kind of bit of information besides casting news. They actually put out a picture of Bane, who we were talking about this before. If anybody knows, Bane is actually the person who in the comic books kind of kills Batman. He like kind of paralyzes him by just like getting this epic fight with him and like slamming him on his knee and breaking his spine. And the thing about Bane, for anybody who's watched Batman and Robin, you got a really bad impression of him. Because basically he looked like a fucking lucha lord.
He kind of did, yeah.
Slash
I remember that.
Yeah, no, he looked. And he was like dumb as shit,
Well, the whole movie was dumb as shit. What do you expect?
Yeah, no, it was really fucking campy. But no, they're actually going to give it justice because in the comic books, the reason why Bane is the one to break Batman's back is because not only is this this huge destructive muscular force who can like destroy anything, he's also like really fucking smart, really fucking determined, and basically the same as Batman. So I think that's more the angle, which for anybody, since they are doing more respectable Batman series, they're gonna give this justice. They're really gonna make Bane like
a decent character.
Yeah, a very decent, more than a decent character. He's probably gonna be like the main thing.
It's just sad I still have yet to see Dark Knight.
You should.
Yeah, I know. I keep hearing that.
For Heath Ledger's performance alone, he was really good in it, and that's the thing. They're really good about making not just like really interesting and dynamic and just crazy characters. They're good at making them believable. Like the Joker. He's just like this crazy fucker.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, like, when you see these things in, like, old Batman movies and the Batman show and the comic books, it's kind of like...
It's cartoonish.
Yeah, it's cartoonish and it's crazy, but when you actually kind of bring it back and make it seem like this could actually happen, it's almost disturbing. And that's what a lot of people have said about the picture of Bane. Like, he actually looks kind of disturbing, and he actually has, like, the muzzle on. And, it's just like... He kind of looks like some crazy SNN guy that would just like rape the shit out of you. So he's gonna be like a really fucking intimidating character, not just because he's like this crazy ass thing, but because they're making it very real.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, real quick, and I should have brought it in here, but just didn't. Since we're kind of talking about a reboot of sorts,
Right.
you know they're actually going to reboot the Flintstones.
Oh yes, Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane.
He's been lobbying for that for like the last 10 years.
Why the fuck the Flintstones?
Because that's basically his inspiration for Family Guy and primetime cartoon shows. It started with Flintstones.
Yeah, but well, everybody knows my thing about Hollywood being a bunch of unoriginal shitheads.
Oh yeah.
The
definitely.
Flintstones? The fuck?
I don't know. I don't watch any new shit anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Before you know it, the guys from South working at the Jetsons. So.
Actually, I need to watch. I heard like they're speaking of Parker and Stone.
Yeah,
Their play, the Book of Mormon, was supposed to be pretty good.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Yeah. So anyway, you had something else as well.
Oh yeah. This is another thing. Just more kind of astronomy thing. Apparently,
Science.
They found out that there's this huge number of floating gas planets, like Jupiter and Saturn and all that other shit. The kind of things when they look at other solar systems, these are like really easy to spot because they're like really big. Apparently, there are just a fuck ton of these just floating around, not in any kind of solar orbit. They're just floating around, and I guess it makes sense because when stars form, there are these huge gas clouds, and they kind of coalesce. You have like all this momentum. You have to expect that some of the shit just gets flung out, and these just huge globules of gas just kind of form up to a sphere, by
A
gravity.
fart bubble in
Right.
space.
Yeah, so basically, it kind of makes sense in a more kind of holistic sense. Like this is
So I'm not.
Probably
That's
nothing
tomorrow.
Yeah. So, I think we'll go ahead and start wrapping up here. We only got a few minutes left.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I hope we'll be back next week.
Oh yeah, probably. If we're not recording.
Yeah. Hopefully everything won't be on fire and all that other shit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Because it.
Well, if it is, we'll get good footage. So.
Yeah, but I think people might be in too much pain to watch.
No,
People
no.
might be in a little bit too much pain to record.
They'll get used to it, and then they'll be able to enjoy our show again. So.
I still want to
Hey,
go.
Megan.
I want to steal Aston Martin tomorrow. Come on, guys. I don't want to be in pain when I do that.
Why not steal a DeLorean? Then you can go back in time.
I have to go all the way to Houston to get that.
I don't know. You might get lucky and buy one here.
Oh, true.
Actually, I'll be in Houston visiting my family, so I'll get one for you. I'll
Get one
two.
for me.
Get
How you
two.
gonna drive the other one? Tow
Yeah,
it?
dude, he can get a truck. He can just load him up on the flatbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carrying around
Why not?
DeLoreans.
Shit.
I mean, at least 2 DeLoreans to go back in time.
I mean, why not?
Great Scott!
Yeah. To the clock tower. But
1.5 gigawatts.
yeah.
Well,
So-
1.21.
1.21. Yes.
My bad.
So,
1.5.
provided shit doesn't hit the fan, we'll be back next week with another show. Next week, well, actually, this week we're going to be doing some filming. Got some car shows going on. Should be cool. Some new pre-recorded stuff from us, because it's been like a couple months now since we've done that.
Yeah.
With more focus on live stuff. Gonna make it better, getting more cameras, hopefully more POVs, more coverage. Hopefully, pre-recorded stuff will be awesome. Next week, we're recording some shows with our friends Descendants of Erdrick, and some special guests, the One-Ups, Brental Floss.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
you actually know who he is. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
We didn't know who he was. For the most part, they're doing a big show at the parish. We're going to go film it. Hopefully make something awesome. I have no idea what Trent and Murphy are up to right now. Well, actually, Trent just done with school, so he's going to do some more website work, thankfully.
Yeah.
But yeah, plan is we'll be here next week. So join in. Shit, we got 4 more minutes. Who asked you? No, dude. No, till 11. Goddamn.
Damn it.
So, who asked you tomorrow, Sunday, if shit doesn't hit the fan? 10 Central, 8 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
Oh, digitalporch.com, another good podcast. Go check it out.
Oh, and
American and Everett.
for anybody who plays Minecraft, it's been a month and a half basically since they've come up with the patch for it, and that means I haven't been playing it. But since it's going to come out next week, that's what Hearsay is. I'm probably going to have bags under my eyes again, and I'm probably going to have created some crazy ass thing on Minecraft that maybe I'll get to show you guys sometimes. But
Make a big Spank Wagon logo.
yeah. But yeah, for anybody who's like into Minecraft, the big thing about this next patch, and this is something that's been going around for a while, that keeps getting put off, but apparently it's going to be very, very heavily dedicated to bug fixes. So for anybody who's played it, you notice that there are sort of cracks in the game. Well, those are going to be sealed over, and it might actually become like a lot more realistic and a lot more, I don't know, a lot more fun. But yeah, that'll happen next week as well, and maybe I'll have more to say about that then.
Yeah. Taco.
Taco.
Yummy.
I don't know.
Taco Bell's still open.
Yeah, they are till like 1 a.m.
Yes.
or something like that. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I need to bring up, for the Spank fans.
There's not much to say besides the world ending. So.
Yeah.
That's a pretty slow week.
Well.
Oh no! I remember. I don't think we have time to get into it actually, but Obama recently had a speech about Israel, and he called for Israel to return their 1967.
Yeah, they said it was indefensible. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, sure, whatever.
But no, the big thing about that was, I mean, he kind of had the, he was basically able to say that because, for fuck's sake, he killed Osama bin Laden. And the funny thing is that a lot of people are actually, like, it used to be this taboo where you couldn't really talk about Israel, in spite of the fact that they're very aggressive. And even, like, Lindsey Graham, who is, like, a Republican, was actually saying that he was going to stand with Obama behind Obama.
Wow.
Yeah. So maybe we'll talk more about that next episode. Maybe more will happen in that time.
Yeah.
So.
That'd be
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Let's say, unless God shows up in Megiddo and...
Of course. Yeah.
Then no, we won't. And then everything will be...
Code.
It's like April Fool's all over again.
Actually, real quick, NPR asked people what song would they want to listen to when the world ends.
Yeah.
My favorite choice, Won't Get Fooled Again by The Who.
Of course, I fall into this category just because I grew up in the 90s. It's the end of the world as we know it, R.E.M. So.
Yeah.
It starts with an earthquake. I forget.
Well, nobody knows the lyrics to that song.
I used to know it. Years ago.
R.E.M. doesn't know the lyrics to that song. Seriously, when he performs that song live, he just mumbles through it. So.
Yeah, it's like a Pearl Jam and.
Wait, was it R.E.M. or Pearl Jam? I forget.
No, it's R.E.M. who did some.
Okay.
There was a joke like years ago. Eddie Vedder would mumble, but now he actually sings. He's actually a really good singer. So anyway, so we'll wrap it up now. Hopefully next week, if shit doesn't happen, or at least bad shit, hopefully good shit happens, and then we'll be here to hopefully entertain, inform, and make fun of each other, like you expect when it comes to Spank Wagon. So, Air Mattress.
Whoops.
God. Anyway, so flip to your camera real quick. So, Air Mattress fucking up once again behind the producer desk. And of course, I'm Robert Lickstore.
Remember,
And you're watching Spank Wagon. Only Spank Wagon.
.net.
.net.
Drink bitches.